wanted to give a brief introduction before we jumped into the time lapse that is the focus of this video, as this is the first video that I have uploaded onto this channel. This is a new channel. I will be using this channel as a collection bin of sorts to primarily just kind of catalog and have somewhere to place all of my creative endeavors. My focus on this isn't really to become a YouTuber or have some kind of brand to grow. I just like creating, and I was like, I might as well do something with it. And that's what I'm gonna do. When it comes to my visual arts, you're gonna see mainly oil paintings and digital, as those are my two primary mediums of choice. However, I do work in pretty much everything. So you'll see from time to time some acrylic work, some watercolor work, some gouache work. With us approaching October, I do participate in Inktober, even though I do not do it every day. It's just kind of like I see prompts I like and then I do that. In addition to that, as you can see behind me, I also play the guitar, and you are going to see a healthy mix of covers of songs that I like, along with original content that I've written. It will probably skew more than most likely more covers than original content, mainly because songwriting is difficult. It's very difficult. And I'm one of those people that when I've written songs throughout my life, I always come up with the music first and then I do the words after. And that is not what you're supposed to do, I think. But there's also like no one right way to do it. But the way that I do it, definitely, I will admit, kind of slows that down. Anyway, I have now rambled on long enough. So if you would like to follow my channel, please click the subscribe button below, along with the bell icon to be notified when I have uploaded new content. Thank you.
I wanted to provide very brief narration to this video, and then for most of this, you're just going to kind of be watching me paint while I have some royalty-free music playing in the background that I will link below in the description. This was a fun painting to do. This was outside of my normal means of approaching any of my art in any sense. Normally, I do about between 3 to 10 sketches before I put anything on a canvas or before I open Procreate. I'm in my actual traditional sketchbook, drawing and redrawing an object, and that's how I help to wrap my brain around forms, where the light and the shadow goes. And here I did not do that. I just kind of wanted to paint one day, and so I just did. I say one day, but the honest to God truth is that I finished this painting over a period of like 3 months. I started it one night, I want to say in, I think, June or maybe even May, and then I just didn't finish it. And then a couple weeks ago, I just went ahead and spent another like hour in there, and then I finished it. Overall, I think this took me about 3 hours to do. I don't do a whole lot of paintings for, I guess, quote unquote fun right now. I'm constantly trying to push myself to learn new techniques, new methodologies, stuff like that with my artwork. With this one, I actually look towards my favorite painter, Caravaggio, and specifically how he uses light and dark to add a sense of depth and realism and drama to all of his paintings. You don't so much see it at the stage that you're watching now as I talk about this, but when you see the final painting, and as you see me adding more deeper tones to the work, you'll kind of see what I mean. The right-hand side of this is going to kind of just meld completely into shadow, and I'm pretty proud of how I accomplished that. One thing that like does stand out if you look too closely is I totally did not finish the stem work on these, because a really bad habit I have is I will get to a point with a painting where I am just tired and I'm just like, I'm effing done. And I just kind of stop there. That's something I'm trying to do less and less of lately, which is a big reason why I actually picked this one back up, because it almost went to my beat to be abandoned pile, and I'm kind of glad that it did not. Anywho, I said this narration was going to be brief, and I'm approaching about 2.5 minutes of me rambling, so I'm going to go and let you guys finish the painting. Have a good one.